Mic check. Is this on? Raw down in San Antonio, Texas. Are you guys ready?
San Antonio, Texas?
I said, are you ready?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, whatever. I mean, I guess we could just start later. Whatever.
DX is here. Everything is green.
Everything's green. We got sugged at Saturday Night's Main Event where, we get a little recap to open the show. They killed the McMahon. Just the McMahon. Shane wasn't there. I don't know.
Spirit Squad caged like the animals they are.
They did not show up at all tonight. Did they? Oh, wait, no, they show up. Yeah, whatever. They got caged. They're caged heat. They're not here. Shane's, in hell. Vince is in a cage again. DX is here, and they're happy to be in San Antonio.
The crowd goes crazy.
Well, it's Shawn Michaels. He's from San Antonio.
What? No way. That's crazy.
Yeah, so he's the hometown guy. I see a Jesus Loves DX sign right in the middle. Crazy spot for that.
Crazy spot for that.
We got to let Main Event Marty talk at least once throughout the show. So I'm going to ask, do you think that's true?
No.
Do you think Jesus can tell him what to do?
Jesus might be able to tell them what to wear, but that's about it.
Break it down. And
all right, so in the year 0,
they were wearing the new shirts, but only Shawn's wearing the new shirts, like the New Testament.
We're supposed to wear the new shirts?
Triple H is sitting there with the old busted hotness, He got the old DX shirt on. He goes, "What the hell, man? Shawn, where'd you get the new shirt?" And Shawn's like, "Well, they're around the whole building. I got that new shirt from the stands everywhere. And at, let me see, www let me check my wrist. www.shop.com.
He flubbed that shit so good.
It was on purpose.
Well, it's a late epic Miz joke because he fucked it up on Diva Search last week.
And the Triple H, easy Miz.
Remember Emerald, the episode we watched last week and not 5 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing it consistently. Yeah, definitely.
We record the show live, actually.
Yeah, it'll be up tonight, for sure. No editing at all. No tie bombs. No Marty bombs. No Emerald doxes. Nothing at all.
Absolutely not. I hope everyone is having a good Friday, July 11th.
Hunter says he just can't stop noticing that Vince is probably in just a terrible mood right now. He's grumpy. He's on edge. It might have something to do with them, but me as the viewer, I have no idea why they would say that. Does anybody else think that they've done wrong by Vincent Kennedy McMahon? And the crowd says no. Do you think they should stop? No. But at the end of the day, he's really, really mad at us. And then, late Epic Hunter going off and making fun of the stupid Miz, right, for fucking up his lines. Also fucks up his lines as he goes, "Now listen, Shane. I mean Shawn. Give me a break, it's live TV." Seconds after he dogged the Miz out. Thank you, Hunter.
So good. Flubs.
Nobody wants
Hunter,
to see
the
them.
ultimate B+ player, just always.
Nobody wants to see them fight the McMahons, especially here in San Antonio, Texas, and the crowd goes fucking nuts.
That's where we are.
Wow.
That's where I'm from.
Should we have a match? Do you think we should do it in this ring? Are you guys a bunch of babies?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see us go crazy?
Google Gaga.
Yeah. We got Can we do that? It's official. Are we allowed to make matches here? No chance, if that's what you got, as Vince comes out. Vince and Shane, he came back. They got out of the cage.
Alive.
Shane never acknowledges that he wasn't there. I don't know if they remember Saturday's Main Event. I don't know. But they said, listen.
Shane was busy trying to buy the UFC again.
Hey, Dad, got an idea. It's a streaming service.
Shut the fuck up, pal.
Okay.
Never work.
Okay.
Go to China.
And we see in the crowd, we got the sign guy, as they call him, the WWE sign guy. Got the backwards hat. He's got the rooster, the wooden rooster that says "Vince likes me." Very funny. This guy's a very funny guy. He'll never be relevant, right? Come on, he's very funny.
God, I hope not.
And then, as the crowd are all babies, Vince points at DX and goes, "You guys are a bunch of degenerative, juvenile delinquents," to the 47-year-old man in the ring. You're juvenile. We run this place. I'm sick of them making fools out of me. It's not about what you guys want. It's about what we want. And that challenge we got 2 words for you. Shane O'Mac!
Shane looks upset.
Yeah, he's so fucking mad. He just looks at his dad. Editor time, throw it up.
He's like,
I posted in the chat.
Huh?
Look at him. Are you fucking serious right now, Dad?
They play this off like this has never been seen before. We've never gotten Shane versus Shawn. How dare we? This is crazy. Wow, another main event though. But it's first time ever, sure.
Yeah, thank fucking God.
Shane finally gets the mic and he starts to speak and he goes, "Shut up!" And then Jerry's like, "Wow, he sounds just like his dad." No, he does not. No, he does not. He really does not sound like his dad. No.
No?
"Hey, Shawn, your impression of me sucked." And then Shawn's face looks so fucking sad. He's like, "Oh, man." And Triple H gives the biggest face. He's like, But
you gotta do the kissy lips. It's his favorite.
True. It's Shawn's like, "I thought it was pretty good." And then Shane says some crazy shit. He goes, "I did not dance around the ring like a mentally challenged teenager on crack."
That was crazy.
"I have more athletic talent, God-given talent, in my body than both of you together." I mean, maybe.
If it's Hunter, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Shawn, I don't know, but Hunter, yeah, probably.
I mean, have you seen Shane do the coast to coast? He can do pretty cool stuff. And he's done the Shooting Star Press. Crazy.
Editor, throw up Shane falling off of things in the V-mask.
In the V-mask. There it is. Editor is gonna have a heart attack hearing that.
Oh, it got copyright.
Oh, God, shit. I want to up the stakes a bit. You know what, Shawn? If you're gonna have Hunter in your corner, this was fucking stupid. I'm like, he's gonna up the stakes. Hunter's in Shawn's corner, so you know who I'm gonna have in mine? Vince McMahon. And Vince looks confused and pissed. He's like, "What? What do you mean, me? Why would I want? I don't want to be here." Not only will they remember the Alamo, tonight is the night that they'll remember that Shane O'Mac defeated their hometown boy 1, 2, 3.
Alamo.
Do you think they'll remember it? I didn't even remember it. I had no idea.
Remember.
But the worst part of this whole segment is we're not on the drugs from our generation. No. We didn't get that tonight. No. So
we did not.
Depression ensues, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it's a hot opening segment. The crowd went a little crazy. DX was up to no good, as they usually are.
The crowd is only here to see DX. They barely care about anything else.
It's true.
It's true.
This program.
Yeah, there's a huge peak here, and then it just dips like immediately.
Yeah, I just want to get a quick vibe check on it. So first of all, on Cage Match, this show has a 4.0 out of 10. So that's where you're at with like the general populace. I, however, even though we watch this every week, and I definitely haven't seen Raw for 5 months, if I was coming off of a 5-month break, I feel like I would be refreshed and looking at this with open eyes. So I kind of liked this show. And my understanding from the chat is that Ty also did. Emerald, however, you had a different take.
I mean, it was mid. I guess it just felt long to me because I took a lot of fucking notes.
Yeah, we all took a lot of notes. I took a shit ton of notes for my segment. That's crazy. I didn't know I had that much to say.
Yeah, I have from Emerald, how the fuck is this show still going? I'm 33 minutes in. And then an hour later, why does this episode feel so long? So that's where Emerald was at. He much like one of my friends took acid and it was 7:13 p.m. or whatever for his entire life.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, that's where we're at. Shout out to Acid. Editor Ty, throw up Acid in the V match.
Whoa.
Look at that.
There he is.
Look at that free hydrogen ion. That's wild. That's a joke
God.
for you chemistry kids. Yeah, this was fine. And then we get some Umaga propaganda. I mean,
I was shocked that Umaga reappeared, and they're also just making him fight John Cena.
yeah,
Well,
that was
not
crazy.
Yet. Well, not yet. We just got to get a little
They're
recap.
they're promoting it.
Not yet. This is the slam of the week.
I think they might have
Did
announced it in this little
No, they
propaganda.
announced it.
Oh!
Before. Listen, I do
Yeah.
my shit verbatim.
I'm
Right
getting
here,
hit by a truck
Cena
right now. I'm
versus
sorry.
Umaga.
Dude, I'm
Listen,
as scared
because
as you.
One of the announcers said, "I would rather pass a kidney stone than go against Umaga."
You know what? And I agree.
Yeah, I
I
told
think I can
dearly,
take Umaga.
I told dearly departed host Dave that he's with Narum in the Nether Realm now.
Mm-hmm.
After just months of complaining about this, that now we just get Umaga versus John Cena. He was very upset.
Finally.
Holy fuck, that peaked the mic.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
We killed the Emerald.
Emerald phased into his own microphone. That was nuts.
He's laughing in the microphone in the sky for real.
And shout out to the mic in the sky.
Oh my.
Big
Salute.
ups.
I was
We
big
salute
wrong.
all mics. Except for Sleepy Mike, you know what you did.
It's true.
Anyway, the WWE Slam of the Week is brought to you by Just for Men.
Ooh.
And again,
Yeah.
it's not a slam. It's just a recap of the mixed tag match, Saturday night's main event.
Oh, that was
There's
slam,
not
my
even a
bad.
slam in the recap.
No,
There are no
it's
slams.
A backcracker.
It's fucking bullshit. So I'm already upset.
Yeah, I think WWE has lost the meaning of the word slam.
It's bullshit. And then I get even sadder because Todd Grisham is here to replace Lillian Garcia, who, if you remember
R.I.P.
from last week, 5 months ago, was killed by Charlie Haas and Viscera.
The boys.
So,
Just absolutely maimed.
oh yeah. So Todd gets in the ring, and he says, alright, this is a #1 contender match for the Cruiserweight title.
Immediately
The what?
fucks it up.
Fucks it up instantly. The first thing he says all night. And
that a
the
new
announcers
belt?
just start
No.
laughing at him. And they're like, no. But Todd, send him back to SmackDown. This is for the Intercontinental title. This is a #1 contender for the Intercontinental title that, if you remember, because I forget every week, Johnny Nitro has.
Yes.
Todd Grisham really fucked that up.
Also, shout out to
yeah.
Gregory Helms on Smack Up. Remember he was on Raw for that 2 weeks?
No, I rescind
Nope.
that. Do not shout out Gregory Helm.
But he beat Jerry Lawler that one time.
I don't care. So
Shout out
And
to
now
Yakov Smirnoff.
you're thinking, all right, we just had Saturday night's main event. We're building towards SummerSlam. Maybe we'll get a fresh new matchup. No. Carlito's music hits.
Hey,
And I go, fuck, god damn it. And we get a shot of
You know
another
who cool is.
Carlito cosplayer in the audience. Shout out to
shout out
that
to
guy.
Carlito too. Carlito too, if you're out there, bless up.
Editor Ty, throw
There's
it
That
up.
apple.
I
Yeah,
got it.
There's been a Carlito like every week.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of Carlito matches.
Yeah.
I've been right, fucking kill me this match again, because now who's coming out? Shimby Bimby.
Shimby Bimby.
No.
We've got Carlito versus Shelton Benjamin again for the right to fight Johnny Nitro.
Again.
Wow, we
again.
haven't seen him in a while. Does
We
nobody
have-
else qualify for this fucking belt?
No.
There's no other
Hey, you guys
mid-carders.
You guys remember Kane?
Who?
Kinda.
I
Yeah, I
don't
hear
see
ya.
that. I don't see that.
He was half bald.
He was
True.
half ball.
And now we start this match off fucking hot. Collar and elbow tie up.
Wow,
Headlock
never seen
takeover.
that before.
Arm drag. Working the arm. riveting stuff. Carlito with the eye poke. Rolls Shelton up twice out of that for 2. Carlito then takes over with strikes. Does a cool flip over Shelton, and then Shelton just kicks him in the fucking head. Gets into another rest hold. Jerry Lawler says, "I've seen better hair in my shower drain," referring to Carlito.
Jesus.
Come on.
The crowd is dead quiet. You can hear everything Shelton Benjamin is saying in the ring here to Carlito. As it's just rest hold, rest hold. Carlito hits the shittiest comeback of all time. Springboard back elbow for 2. Literally everything about Carlito's his entire moveset is set up by a goddamn Irish whip. I swear to God. It's fucking bananas. But the end of this match is actually pretty cool. I can't really explain it, but Carlito, you have to trust me, does actually do some kind of athletic.
Yeah, that was really
here.
sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
About to yell
It
about
was sick as hell. They had 45 seconds of 5 minute.
It was 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Yeah, they had, so they had 30 seconds of a 3-minute match planned out, and then neither of these guys are quite yet good enough to just make anything else entertaining. But trust me, the ending is pretty sick. Lots of flips happen. But basically, what you got here is Shelton's on top of Carlito, folding him over, pinning him. Shelton is trying to get to the ropes to grab them as leverage to get the pin fully in, right? But he's too far away, so he kind of stumbles trying to get at the ropes. And so he stumbles over. Carlito is able to take that stumble, flip the momentum, get his own pin on Shelton Benjamin, and Carlito now, outside of the ref's eyes, can grab the ropes. So Shelton has tried to cheat via rope, gets flipped over because he stumbled, and then Carlito ends up in the perfect spot to grab the ropes, get the rope-assisted 3.
I miss Mama.
Carlito versus Johnny Nitro again. Everybody get excited.
God,
Woo.
man. I just want Mama Benjamin back.
No, she's gone.
No, we need
all
her
want-
back.
We
Do
all
we?
want her back.
I've never experienced Mama Benjamin.
That's why you hate
I don't-
Shelton Benjamin.
was so good.
You
Best
know
thing
what's
about this fucking show.
You know what's weird is that while this match was almost identical to every Carlito versus Shemby Bemby, it was, for whatever reason, slightly better than all the previous ones. I
That
guess
ending
because I
segment, yeah.
haven't seen
Yeah, the
Shemby
finish was
Bemby-
sick. It was
I
really,
guess because I haven't seen Shemby Bemby in a while.
Yeah. It was actually really creative finish.
Well, yeah, I even have in the notes, because it started off with Shelton Benjamin getting Carlito in a wheelbarrow, then rolling him up, attempts to grab the ropes, fumbles, Carlito reverses the roll-up, and gets the pin.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah. I've never seen that spot before or since, so that was cool. Shout out to them for thinking of that. However, please come up with more than 30 seconds of match. I am begging you.
Maybe it's
Martin,
SummerSlam.
do you think you could take Carlito?
No.
I think I can take Carlito.
Hey, Editor Ty, can you go search the Moon Mother's visions and throw out Braun Breaker splitting him in half like a coconut, please? All right, thank you.
There he is.
Oh my God, Carlito's dead, dude.
Listen, the official stance of this podcast is fed bad and will always be bad, dub better, but this was sick as hell. Also, Braun Breaker probably should have broken his fucking spine, but he didn't.
He's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that dude is nuts. Rick Steiner's kid, Scott Steiner's nephew, by the way.
Yeah.
Why isn't he named Steiner? Because the Fed's stupid.
No, they actually did bring that up, but I won't. This ain't the time or the place for it.
Yeah, I don't care. It's stupid. Fine. So
Yeah,
Carlito has just won, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" And now he goes backstage, and Trish, who they've been having, sort of the on-screen relationship, is just all over this dude. The official stance of this podcast is it should be me. All of us. It should be us. But, she just sort of getting real close and like, hey, good job, you're cool, whatever. Sexual tension, ahoy. As she's about to go do her match, then Carlito says, that's cool.
That's cool. I think it's kind of cute. Carlito's not like... He was all horny for fucking Maria, but he's all like coy and shy around Trish. It's crazy.
He's being... Yeah.
He's like, oh, shit, Trish.
Yeah, she's taking the lead here. Again, should be us. In 2020 X, still should be us.
And now we get a little WWE This Week. And I gotta say, shout out to, my mom back in 2007, hooking me up with WWE 24/7. That shit rocked. You could only get 4 shows every fucking, month to watch. I think every 2 weeks they would, refresh it and give you, maybe 1 or 2 extra shows. But that was, the way, that was, the network of the time. So seeing that, I was like, holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I missed that. It was so much fun. But now we went from fun to depression because now we got the Fabulous Moolah. Emerald, do you know anything about the Fabulous Moolah?
All I see is 1984 MTV special Brawl to End It All, Cyndi Lauper,
Mario, yeah. Captain Lou Albano is a part of WWF. He's not just a celebrity. He was WWF to the bone.
Wahoo!
Yeah, yes, for real. But Fabulous Moolah, the old lady in the ring that was wrestling,
yeah.
And they said, oh, she's held that belt for 3 decades? That's not a joke.
30 years?
She made a belt. Technically, it's the NWA World Women's Championship, and she held it from 1956. And then she apparently just bought the rights from it, because then she sold that to the WWF or WWE. And then she held it for 10,170 days. So from 1956 to 1984, it was recognized as a one single run. And she crippled the women's business for 45, 50 years. She was a pimp. Fuck her. Piece of garbage. I fucking hate Fabulous Moolah. But this is around the time when they were praising her because she was a legend. I really don't get it because her matches were all terrible. Name one.
Mae Young better.
Yeah, Mae Young fucking rocks, but Fabulous Moolah is a joke. But another important thing that Brawl to End It All was also the reason why WWE became mainstream, because it was on MTV. And they brought Cyndi Lauper, and they had all these fucking celebrities. Mr. T was there, Emerald. Mr. T. Whoa. So, it was no joke. And Rockin' Robin dethroned the Nightmare. So, Thank you, Cyndi Lauper, for saving wrestling. Thank you, Mr. T, for saving wrestling. Without you, there would be no 2006 era Raw. Fuck Fabulous Moolah.
Yeah, she's probably dead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yes, luckily. She is dead in hell.
But speaking of the women appreciator, Emerald, I need you. How's the Divas looking like nowadays in 2006?
Well, they're looking.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
We have special guest referee Candice Michelle.
Already ripping off the clothes immediately.
Already ripping off the clothes. Showing off her tank swim top ref jersey, I guess.
Me when I got the tank ref jersey.
Initiating this Divas tag team match. We got Trish Stratus and Tori Wilson, plus dog, versus Mickie James and
Welcome back.
Victoria.
You let her back on the show.
James. Well, she had the belt.
Yep, that's the same one.
Still has the belt. But yeah, and for anyone who remembers, Victoria just came back from a humiliating loss of the bull riding contest at Saturday night's main event.
I think Michelle McCool cheated. Bullshit. SmackDown could never. Raw deserves better.
But we start off, bell rings. We got Tori in one corner and Mickie James in the other. Tori manages to pick up Mickie James, slams her down on the canvas. Tag team partners try to get involved immediately. Mickie gets Tori on the ground, elbows her in the back, and tries to pin. Tori breaks out. We get a kick from Victoria as she gets tagged in. Really beats the shit out of Tori. Not looking good for her. Tori gets a no, I'm sorry. There's a lot of
Victoria
Wilson.
Yeah.
Tori Wilson. But Victoria gets the drop on Tori. She's on the ground, and Victoria sets up this booty shake, like slam. It does a backflip, but Tori Wilson manages to get her knees up, thus destroying Victoria's ribcage. Tori goes in. Tori goes to tag in Trish. She flubs it a little bit, but reaches again. Trish Stratus is in play, and just absolutely starts beating the shit out of Victoria. What is Victoria's secret? It is the bruises she got from Trish Stratus.
Fuck up. Quitting this fucking show.
No, Martin, come back.
Is that the first time one of our dumbasses has made that joke? Jesus Christ.
No, come on. I can't have been the first.
Yeah, you think you legitimately are.
Yeah, you are, for sure.
Damn. Well, anyway, Victoria manages to do a comeback by catching Trish Stratus and puts her into the corner. Mickie James comes out of ringside and does a running tackle onto Trish in the corner, but Trish gets out at the last second. And then just goes back to beating up Victoria because Victoria is still the legal one here. Mickie James picks up Trish, but Trish counters with a modified Stratisfaction. That's the name of her. Stratisfaction. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Victoria gets on top of the corner, but Trish does. There's a name for this move. I don't know what the name. She does a handstand and grabs Victoria's head with her legs.
It's like a handstand Hurricane Rana. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
head
but
scissors, sort of, whatever. It's a that. Yeah.
It's a that. But Mickie James interrupts it by kicking Trish in the ribs. Ouch! Oof! Ow! My ribs. Mickie gets into an argument with referee Candice Michelle, who then beats her up and throws her out of the ring.
Wow. Fuck the ref, dude. This is bullshit.
Ref Candice not taking it. Victoria starts fighting Candice, but Trish Stratus gets in the way, hits Victoria with the Stratisfaction, and then takes the pin.
I'm gonna sign a petition to get that ref fired. Mickie deserves better.
It was a guest ref, so it doesn't.
I've got
not in this town.
I got a few things here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tori Wilson fucks up basically everything she tries to do.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
First off, I did know she tagged in when she was supposed to. Mickey's doing the entire start of the match for Tori, and Tori is still fucking it up. But once Trish comes in, this match becomes good. Shocking. JR says Mickie James is like Nancy Grace with a double latte.
What are we saying?
One of the most 2006 sentences I've ever heard in my life. Mickie James went for a deadlift wheelbarrow suplex, got countered into a bulldog. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Trish starts to lick her hands before hitting the chop, and Jerry Lawler into the microphone starts making licking noises.
Oh.
It was horrific.
I missed the sounds. I saw the licks. I missed the sounds. I'm glad I did, I guess.
Oh, yeah, he just full-on slurped into the goddamn mic. It's the most disgusting thing he's done on this television program. Also, I think earlier in the match he had a stroke because he just yelled about, "I love women's tag." And then it's not a natural sentence endpoint. His sentence just kind of ends. I don't know if he had his first heart attack or if he got edited out. I don't know what happened here.
He suffered from anal bleeding.
Please. Also, Raw is brought to you by Just for Men. We've got Clerks 2.
Clerks. We're doing Clerks 2?
Throw it on the movie.
Oh, shout out to Extremely Sideways Jay. She'll go crazy.
Yeah, I'm not watching a Kevin Smith movie. You guys have fun.
What's Clerks 1?
Raw is also brought to you by...
Oh, I'm writing it.
So that's all about that. Also, now in defense of women, I have to correct woman hater Ty when referring to the Brawl for All.
My bad.
This was not Rockin' Robin in that match.
Did I say Rockin' Robin?
This was Wendy Richter.
What did I do?
Who won in a goddamn fuck finish.
Why the hell did I write that down?
30 years as the champ. Anyway, Wendy Richter, you cowardly scab.
I am stupid.
You get into the fucking ring and you fight Toni Storm. You fucking bitch.
I can't believe I botched it. Easy, Miz.
It's okay.
I respect women. I am the new Nico.
It's live TV, pal. Give me a break.
He's gonna go back and edit it to make it sound right. And that
no,
foolish.
I never do that.
Oh,
I mean, Editor Ty never does that.
Would you guys like to hear the epiphany I had while watching the episode?
Sure, lay it on us.
So I 100% respect women, but I finally realized why I am personally not attracted to any of these women. Why would I be attracted to any woman who would purposely work the WWE?
Wow! That's crazy. Come on now.
Ty, go back and isolate I respect women, but put it on the soundboard.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, don't put me on the soundboard. Please.
You're going to be right next to Rockin' Robin.
Own voice.
The women have had a match and defeated each other. And now we get another woman backstage for Emerald to respect, as Maria is here.
Poor Maria. On her right, Umaga. On her left, Alejandro.
Ooh,
don't call his name.
Maga! I absolutely love Armando's fucking facial like movements when he's fucking like doing his bit.
Armando.
He adds so much to this stupid fucking character.
Alejandro Estrada. Everybody listen
to me.
We got the John Cena. Calls him John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena. So in my notes I have Jan. Y-A-W-N. Cena. Como se dice downward spiral.
Editor Ty, throw up John Cena.
There he is.
But yeah, he's basically saying Umaga's gonna kill John Cena. Maria asks, will this be Umaga's biggest match? And Armando says, why don't you ask Umaga? So she does. And Umaga just stares her down angrily. The wrecking ball will come down on John Cena, courtesy of the Samoan Bulldozer.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Or Maria.
She'll be fine.
Umaga yells Samoa.
Samoa! Good to see Umaga back. Healthy. Samoan.
What are you? Healthy? I'm glad to see Umaga back healthy and Samoan. Is a crazy statement.
What do you want?
I woke up yesterday. Umaga was not Samoan. I'm scared. I need him to go back. Please.
And then after this, oh, who's that? It's somebody else we haven't seen forever. It's Mick Foley.
Where the fuck is he?
Why is he in this fucking liminal space? Why did Mick Foley get sent to the Shadow Realm?
Because he's not actually in San Antonio. He's somewhere else.
It's the only
place.
They're
still broadcasting live.
You have to understand, Mick Foley's just in like a black void space that he says is WWE Studios. So he's giving this promo. I don't know. I'll try to clip it or something so it can be in the episode. But Mick Foley is talking at you from space.
It looked more like a dark blue, like empty news studio.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's the only place that Rick can't find him. He's scared.
But yeah, what Mick Foley's here. What's he talking about? Oh, he's talking about Ric Flair.
Richard.
Oh, he's talking about when he almost killed Ric Flair live in front of his hometown and family.
Says this every week.
And Mick Foley was not trying to win that match. Mick Foley was just trying to harm Ric Flair, which he successfully did. And then he declares that Ric Flair can continue to demand rematches all he wants. There will not be a rematch. No rematch, Rick.
I mean, that's fine. That match sucked. That match absolutely just fucking flopped.
Yeah. But it was bloody.
Was it? I guess, yeah, because Mick made
Well, yeah, Mick Foley brought up the barbed wire baseball bat and just almost killed Ric Flair in front of everyone.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why Mick Foley's in the liminal space, so he doesn't get arrested. He's
True,
waiting for
that too.
to die down.
Yeah. He's got to get away, and then Rick can't find him. He's like, Mick Foley, come here! And he's like, you can't find me. You can't find me. I'm in the back rooms. Can't get me.
You can't find him in the back rooms.
You can't find me.
You can't find me.
Fuck you, Mick. Come back already. We're not going to read Scooter live on air if you don't come back.
Hey, Ty, look. It's Maria again. We just saw her.
Oh, and who are these beefcakes? The boys are back in town. That's what I'm talking about. You know, they're wondering what they did. You know, just pondering. They're sitting there, rizzing it up. And Maria's like, well, listen, you guys. The WWE audience wants to know, like, why you did it. Can you explain your actions? And then Charlie Haas grabs it and he goes, well, Maria, we can. And then Viscera grabs it like a fucking ice cream cone from the top and just goes, gunk. And Maria's like, oh, shit. And Vis pulls it up to his face and goes, but we won't. And Maria is squished between these two.
Yes.
There's no space.
Like, Charlie Haas isn't a tall guy, but Maria is still smaller than he is. And so she is just, like, small and helpless surrounded by these two perverts.
Yeah, sometimes, you get put in an uncomfortable situation, and then you're like, can you explain what you're doing here? And they're like, yeah, but we won't. And you're like, shit. No. Fuck. That's it. That's all he said. That's all they get. That's all we get for this fucking bit. Just, yeah, but we won't. And then you never see him again.
Yeah, and they did show us the recap of Lillian just getting fucking killed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Martin. I'm sorry you have to deal with this.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least bring up your spirits. You got the divas, at least.
Yeah, move along. So they said there was going to be a Diva Search boot camp, but I did not expect all of this to happen. This is fucking insane. So they're just doing a recap of Diva Search boot camp that was on SmackDown, I guess.
Yeah, with Sergeant Slaughter.
I'm immediately confronted with fucking Sergeant Slaughter in the year of our Lord 2006. Who's just yelling at all of these women who are doing an obstacle course in basically lingerie. And also sometimes like jumping jacks or whatever.
Get down and give me 20, you puke.
Yeah, so unclear, but Sergeant Slaughter is just screaming at scantily clad women who are doing various exercises. And we find out that Layla wins. And she takes Sergeant Slaughter's hat and puts it on. And if everyone in the audience could go ahead as you waste your days with thinking. When you fall, everyone stands. Another day, and you've had your fill of sinking with the life held in your hands. And anyway, Layla is safe because she won. And I guess tonight we find out who gets voted off of Diva Search.
Off the island, yeah. We'll have to see who gets off the island. Yeah.
Into the Shark Tank.
And then we have the monumental highs to something to talk about serious, as we have a squash match with the Highlanders. And unfortunately, one of the competitors did take his own life in 2011. So we'll just talk a little bit about it. It's Rod Steele, but for whatever reason, JR on commentary calls him Jared Steele. I'm really not sure why he did that, but he was an accomplished wrestler in OVW. And he was actually very well known. I didn't know about him, but he was really good friends with half the crew Johnny Nitro actually posted this whole tribute to him that was made for a documentary. Here, let me read what he said. He said in 2004, 46. Was he really 46? Holy crap. Rod Steele became the most popular star in Ohio Valley Wrestling. I originally intended to make a feature-length documentary about Steelman's success. I followed him around with the camera for months. Aaron Stevens and I interviewed most of the OVW roster about Steelman's in-ring charisma and real-world wisdom. I cut this promo for this documentary in 2005. The feature-length documentary was never finished, and I thought the video was lost forever when an external hard drive of mine was stolen. The real deal, Rod Steele, passed away on August 4, 2011, and a VHS copy of the video was found among his possessions. So he has this tribute. If you want to go take a look, it's very, very interesting. I mean, I didn't know this guy before this show, but there's like a lot of bigger names talking about him, and like the crowds are super into this guy. Like there's kids going like, "I love Rod Steele." And I'm like, that's crazy. There's even a little picture I could throw up real quick of Cody Rhodes wrestling Rod Steele in one of his last matches. This is crazy. Like, have you, like, Martin knows more about wrestling. I know Emerald doesn't know too much about like the more modern stuff. Did you ever hear of this guy?
Never heard of him. I was just looking up stuff for Jobber Corner, and then it obviously warranted a little more tact than the normal.
Yeah, because like I didn't know who this guy was, but like he is super like big, like or was big.
Yeah, his in-ring career started in '89.
Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. He was like 46 and
and he did not, for the record, look like it.
No. Oh no, he was 46 in 2004, so he was 48.
Yeah, he's in much better shape than like Carlito.
Yeah. And he did get some offense in. We'll get into the match in a sec, but I guess he was also
They did get a lot. Yeah, they did get a lot of offense in for some reason.
He was on a couple WWF Jacked episodes against like Spike Dudley. He was on TNA Impact.
What is WWF Jacked again?
It was like the online show, or like the super, like it's not Heat, but it was like in 2001 maybe 2000. Yeah, like Spike Dudley. It's got to be 2001. Yeah, it's really, really sad that, you know, he didn't get to live his full life. But, you know, if you ever need any help, always reach out to somebody, because you never know what anyone's going through. And we'll go past the more serious stuff into the match as we get bombarded by a bunch of fucking goofy shit. Because now it's the Highlanders. You got a little stinky head. Which one's bald? Do you guys know?
No.
It's Rory. Did you guys know that that's his cousin? His name is Robbie.
I'm Rory.
They look like Robbie. The fucking Dark Order. I don't know. There's something about fucking Rory looks like old man John... what the fuck is his name? God damn it, John Silver. I was going to say John Steele. Yeah, he looks like old man John Silver. And for whatever reason, I think Joe was watching with me. He said he looked like Stu Grayson a little bit.
Yeah, I see it.
And so we got, you know, as I said earlier, we got Rod Steele. JR fucks it up, calls him Jared. Everyone's fucking up on commentary today and on the mic. And Russell Simpson, who we've seen previously, and I don't remember him, but it's like all their names go as Psycho Simpson, Psycho to Death, Skull Manson, or Dog Cheatham. Those are some fucking insane names.
Shout out Dog Cheatham.
Dog Cheatham. His last match looks like it was around 2008. He teamed up with Booker T.
Yeah, that's crazy. Against, I don't know who Chaotic is, but also Mr. Hughes.
Fucking Mr. Hughes. That's crazy.
Just a crazy poll. A guy that no normal person would ever hear of, but is just did everything everywhere for like 40 years.
Now, wait a minute. This is crazy. Do you see the match underneath it? It says Jared Steele. Is that the right guy?
Let's see. No, this is a different guy entirely.
He showed up on Bobby Lashley versus Jared Steele. Do you think Cage Match got it wrong? Because he did team up with Russell Simpson later.
I have Jared Steele as a completely different guy. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Cage Match fucked up.
This fucking crowd that's running this, you will pay.
You will pay. You know what? I'm keeping it in. We love Rod Steele. And you know what? He didn't get fucking slopped on by the stupid Highlanders. So you know what? Shout out to Rod.
Chaotic is still doing it, by the way.
Really?
Shout out to him. Yeah. His last match was March 8th of 2025. So shout out to him.
How old is he?
I mean, he was probably like 7 years old here. I have to go back to the overview.
His beginning of in-ring career was 2003.
Yeah, so he's like,
holy fuck,
40 some. Shout out to Chaotic.
And shout out to that Kraut running fucking cage match that dogged us real quick with Rod Steele and Jared Steele.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Now I had to fucking.
I'm gonna find you and stuff you.
Now I got to stuff my own mouth and say, "I'm sorry, JR. You were right. You were right this time, pal. I was wrong." And now we get to go into this fucking typical squash match, kinda.
Listen, I didn't know who anybody in this ring was.
You don't know? Robbie's the one with the hair, and Rory's the one that's bald.
Highlanders? Who?
The Highlanders.
I never heard of them.
They're Scottish, if you didn't know.
They're not real.
Well, Jerry wants to tell you about a story of Lord Byron, who describes Scotland as a land of meanness and lust.
Oh.
Sounds like my kind of place. I just wanted to also reiterate that Rory is the bald one.
Listen, I have this is the segment I have the least amount of notes on. The bell starts at 36:59, ends at 38:49.
I got you. So Simpson gets a headbutt in and tags in Jared Steele. It's ridiculous. Jared Steele tries a sunset flip. Robbie goes, "I got the kiln. I got the fucking kilt on, and I'm going to show my penis." And then he sits right on his face. Gets a 2 off that.
Epic.
Robbie tags in Rory, the bald one. He Irish whips. Robbie leapfrogs over Steele. And then Rory drop toe holds him. And then Robbie hits an elbow drop. A kind of cool tag sequence. And then Simpson hops in the ring. He tries to interfere into a fucking double flapjack as they flatten his face. And then Steele goes, I'm going to charge at you. And then hits with the worst move in professional wrestling right now, the Scott drop. And picks up the dub.
Oh, you skipped the part where one of the Highlanders was holding the guy and then brings him to his cousin where his cousin headbutts him twice.
What's his name?
Outside the
Hair
ring.
carried Bald around and used him as a battering ram. The Jobbers kicked out twice in this match, which is crazy, but...
Yeah, 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Okay. And then Rory grabs the mic, introduces themselves again, that he is, in fact, Rory, the bald one, and Robbie, that's his cousin. And winning is one thing, but now they want the tag team titles. Oh my.
What?
And they challenge the Spirit Squad.
Oh,
They might have kilts, but unlike the Spirit Squad, we have something underneath.
Now, I hate
Shut
to
the
say
fuck
this.
up, Rory.
I really hate to say this, but I'm actually excited.
No, you're not.
Highlanders versus the Spirit Squad. Listen, if the Highlanders
The Highlanders
take away
killed
the
you.
tag team title away from the Spirit Squad,
I'm calling it right here. Worst match of 2006 is going to be one of these fucking Spirit Squad versus Highlanders matches.
if we can even get there. But
What do you
before we
mean?
get to that, did you know that "Move Along" by the All American Rejects is the official theme song for the Diva Search?
Are you for real right now?
Hey,
I'm still stuck on which one's the bald one.
all right, audience. Come with me for a second.
Real?
Oh yeah, go with
Real.
Martin.
Hands are shaking cold. These hands are meant to hold. Speak to me about DX and the Highlanders.
Real quick. So I was watching it last night, and my wife walks in the room, and the Divas were doing their thing, and I got your text saying "fucking Move Along" was constantly being played. And so I kept telling her that, and then she walked in, and I gave her the headphones, and Move Along was playing. That's how many times this fucking shit was on. Just the fact that she walks in, and I'm just like, here, take the headset. And Move Along is fucking playing. It doesn't stop. Not even a little bit. And now we get... What?
I didn't even catch that until they said it. Because I don't really hear the music that much because of everything else going on. I have very selective hearing, but once they say, "Oh yeah, Move Along" by the All American Rejects, oh, I hear it now.
And we also get like the fucking we show off Shawn Michaels versus Shane McMahon tonight, but there's no Toonami guy. We don't get the voice. He's gone. We got him that one week.
What the fuck happened?
They took him away.
God damn it.
He raised his price, so they're like, get out of here.
I'm
God
not
damn
listen. He saw Shawn versus Shane again and was like, fuck this.
I don't want to talk about it. And then we find our two fucking main characters sitting in the what the fuck is this? The hallway by the locker room.
I think so.
And he's like, wrecked him. We damn near killed him. They start fucking cracking up as the two fucking Scotsmen wiggle their way down the fucking hallway. And DX like, hey, dude, I know you guys. The Highlanders. Big win. We got to congratulate you guys. And they're like, oh, yeah. Cool, thanks, man. And DX like, well, we want to welcome you to the U.S., you know what I'm saying? They say that you should meet the big boss. He loves to meet the new talent. And his office? It's right over there.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean the Highlanders haven't met Vince? They're here because of Vince.
Well,
Vince
he
doesn't know who he employs. This, that's actually sort of true, is Vince doesn't remember who he has employed.
It's true. He might not know. But
yes, they have not met Vince McMahon yet in kayfabe, possibly in real life.
Hunter's being a little sly dog because he goes, he might not be in his office, but make yourselves at home. Get a bite to eat. Show yourself some initiative. He's hard of hearing in his left ear, so just speak up! Right up on him! And talk loud! And he's also a big fan of male bonding. Just give him a big pat on the butt. Huge hugs. He loves that stuff. He's very secure with his sexuality. It's an American thing. Don't worry about it. And then they leave. They congratulate him again. And then Triple H goes, which one's Robbie? Or no, Shawn Michaels says, which one is Robbie?
Which one's Robbie?
And Triple H looks like stun locked. He's like, oh shit. He didn't even listen to our segment before because even I forgot. As he says, the one with the kilt? So
yeah, deadass in real life, I don't remember which one has the hair and which doesn't. You said it 4 times.
So
we'll get to that later.
I don't know why DX is trying to immediately sabotage the Highlanders because I want the Highlanders to take away the tag team belt from the Spirit Squad.
I don't think they're sabotaging
It'll be
anything.
so funny.
It'll be
so funny. It's
DX
the
is
ultimate humiliation.
Have you considered that DX is so freaking wacky?
I mean...
You think you could tell him what to do?
Yeah, but then they'd be doing it to everybody. They're not that wacky. You know what? No, DX, you're not that wacky. I'm wackier. Get your penis out.
What are you talking about? You can't.
We're having a whack off.
Touchdown.
Emerald versus H in a whack off. Sean can keep eyes on both of their cocks at once. He'll be the ref.
Ed or Ty throwing the barbecue with Triple H fucking coming.
Ed or Ty throw up Emerald's cock.
All right, throw that up too. What the hell, man?
No, you can't. You can't show horse cock on YouTube.
Oh, it broke the file limit. No.
He's coming down to kill you, dude.
Oh, I'm coming.
Coming down?
He's not up there. You're supposed to... Eddie.
Chris Benoit is in heaven. Chris Benoit is in heaven. Confirmed. Heaven is for real. Ed or Ty throw up Colton Burpo in the Chris Benoit face. There it is.
Actually, heaven is a place on earth, therefore hell is above and below.
Unironically, in Christian scripture, heaven kind of is a place on earth. Anyway.
Touchdown.
It's back, baby.
We're up huge. We're up tremendous. This is going to be a good episode.
No, Emerald, we're not up there.
We're in the space.
We're down there in hell.
We're in the schoolroom.
We're getting fun.
No.
Where's Nico at?
Don't make me talk about Matt Stryker, please.
He loves Matt Stryker.
I hate him.
Look at Matt Stryker in his little short tie.
Oh, he's got a blackboard with edges greater than Cena on it.
It's because he's edging to Cena. He's trying to show you the way he gets the edge off.
He's the teacher, and he asks the crowd, "Does anybody know what this means?"
And he goes,
"Oh, wait, we're in Texas. Nobody knows anything at all."
Emerald, you're our Texas correspondent. Is that true?
I'm the only Texan that knows anything.
Come on, dude. Why is
Then he
Matt
calls
Stryker
out John
fucking
Cena.
here?
Because he calls out John Cena. John Cena knows what it means.
Where the fuck is Rob
Absolute.
Conway, dude? What did he do?
He's dead in hell, I guess.
No!
He threw him where they threw Jack.
Oh, I miss Jack. God damn. And Mama Benjamin's
But-
there too.
John Cena's music hits. He comes out. Actual standing ovation for John Cena.
Well, he is the
Not,
guy.
the crowd is not just here for DX. They're also here for John Cena.
You know, that's true. I agree.
So, Matt Stryker points at the blackboard with his fucking teacher's stick. I don't know what you want to call this. Baton,
His
whatever.
yardstick.
Yardstick, yeah. And then looks at John Cena. It's like, John, you know what this mathematical equation is? It's not a mathematical equation. 2 words and a greater than sign does not make math.
I don't know, Martin.
But
Can we
it's like-
confirm that?
Yeah.
Okay. Emerald's correct.
Don't
Don't
fact
fact check
check
him.
me.
Yeah, that's right. I got you.
But so it's like, I'll tell you what it means. It means Edge is greater than Cena. John Cena takes the mic. He takes the stick. You stupid bastard. I'm sorry, but you stupid bastard with such raw energy.
Come on.
Absolute banger.
John Cena saying bastard got me feeling fucking crazy. I did not expect that.
The delivery, like, I wish we could clip it, but we will get copyright struck if we do. But peak, listeners at home, find the episode in your local
Local
Blockbuster.
library. The library's got it.
So good. But then, oh, what are those drums? Umaga is coming. I guess they're starting their match now, while Matt Stryker is still here with the giant ass blackboard.
Well,
Umaga gets in, but John Cena immediately just starts beating the shit out of Umaga. There's no ref yet. Cena hits Umaga with a belly-to-belly suplex.
That was nuts.
Fucking insane.
So, John Cena is a strong man.
Yes, he is.
In 2006. Continues to beat Umaga. Umaga reverses, throws Cena through the blackboard.
That was crazy.
It's like, god damn.
That was sick as hell.
Sick as hell. Ref comes in. Bell officially goes off.
Why the
It's
fuck
legal
does he
now.
ring the bell, by the way?
To start the match.
They've been beating the shit out of each other. John Cena just went through a chalkboard. This is not a fair fight now. The ref's like, fuck it, man.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Nah, these two are tanks. They can take it. Armando calling out to Umaga, pointing where to go, what to do. Cena gets more hits on Umaga, but Umaga hits him with a throat chop. Not the spike, but a throat chop. So John Cena's on the ground, covering his neck. He is choking to death. Umaga then picks up Cena, slams him, belly flops onto Cena. But Cena gets up, reverses, hits a DDT on Umaga. John Cena started to get Umaga into the STFU, but Umaga grabs the ropes. Is that the first time we've seen Umaga grab?
Yeah, that pissed me off so much. Why the fuck is Umaga grabbing the rope?
That's fucked up. It's so stupid.
That was an ECMO. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I have to break character for a second.
Umaga shouldn't be grabbing the ropes. Fuck that.
No, never. If anything, get the ropes out of there.
You know, ever since he lost that dark match that might never have happened, you know,
No, because no. Umaga undefeated.
Yeah, that's fine.
Still.
Yeah, that's fine.
Undefeated. Never been beaten. Ever. Not
Never,
even
ever.
in secret.
Yeah, never
Never. But Umaga puts John Cena into the Tree of Woe. We know that is bad. Umaga then does hit him with the headbutt while Cena is in the Tree of Woe. Oh, look who's here. It's Edge and Lita.
Welcome back.
Welcome back from your sewage.
Come on, man.
So Umaga, while still trying to kill Cena, now for the pleasure of Lita and Edge, goes in for like a corner slam onto Cena, but Cena's not there. He has slipped out of the Tree of Woe and is beating up Edge outside of the ring. Umaga comes in from behind, beats up John Cena, slams Cena into the steel steps at ringside. Ouch. Crowd chants, Cena, Cena, Cena. We love to hear it. Cena gets back in the ring. He is on the ground, dead. Umaga, I don't think we've seen this, gets onto the top ropes of the corner and does a full just power slam, but misses because John Cena is good and dodges.
He's too strong.
John Cena goes in, beating him up, picks up Umaga, like full, picks him up, slams Umaga back down on the ground. The absolute power. Oh, buddy. It's the 5-knuckle shuffle.
You can't see me?
You can't see me into a 5-knuckle shuffle. As he's going in for the pin, Armando stops the ref. Edge comes in, but Cena picks him up like a plank of wood, goes to do something, but Umaga kicks John Cena in the back, dropping Edge out of the ring. Umaga then does hit John Cena with the Samoan spike and gets the pin. Now, JR is just absolutely pissed that Edge interfered.
Oh, son of a bitch!
It was so good. I was right there with you, JR. Oh, thanks, guys.
Hi, JR.
Yeah, this was sick. Other than Umaga grabbing the ropes, this rocked.
Yeah. At
John
least
Cena-
an 8 out of 10 match for me.
John Cena going through the chalkboard was awesome. These are two big boys just beating the shit out of each other. And also, I have a statement on Lita today.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, she is wearing a similar shirt like she was at Saturday Night event.
Shirt is a strong word.
Got me feeling nicey.
Cloth.
The cloth.
Cloth.
Got the wool on.
Hey, Ty, look, it's the Highlanders. Where are they?
Oh, we're in fucking Vince's locker room office. Hybrid. I don't know. What the fuck? What is this fucking place that we're in?
Yeah.
They're just like in this dark fucking room. You can see the lockers are just painted black.
Yes.
There's no Rolling Stones here. They're eating fucking like cheese that looks like, I guess it's fruit. I don't know. It's bizarre.
rolled up. It's catering. It's rolled up cheese and meats.
It's fucking
Charcuterie.
Yeah, they're eating charcuterie, but they're eating it very messily because they're Scottish. So they're just fucking. And then Vince walks in. What the hell is going on in here? What is the meaning of this?
He's mad.
Eating my food? Who are you? Hey, Mr. McMahon. I'm Rory. Oh. I'm Rory McAllister! And he gets right up in his ear. And this is my cousin Robbie! I'm Robbie. We're the Highlanders! Why the hell are you two yelling at me? Nobody yells at me. I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I yell at you. Now get the hell out of my office. Now! And they're like, they just go...
sad and confused.
They don't even look sad. They just no-sell. They're like, all right. And then they just fucking double tap that ass on the way out. And Vince is pissed off.
Vince is stunned.
He's fucking seething. That was great. That was on the DX DVD.
Seethe.
That was for sure on the DVD. Yeah, that's why I thought the Highlanders are much more important. But I guess not. And now we're getting fucking put in a rewind.
The WWE Rewind, brought to you by Bowflex.
Hey, y'all remember that Eugene
Yeah.
fighting Vince?
That was really.
I try not to.
That was rough.
Hey, there it is.
Wow, we recapped that.
Wow.
We were
I
there.
missed them with the net, and then Eugene.
Yeah,
Got
Eugene
Vince
fucking
in the
got him,
roll-up.
feeling really
Got
not
him.
nicey.
Not nicey.
Eugene
And,
wins a
you
main
know-
event.
And Eugene's not feeling nicey, and now we have a very not nicey guy, Randall Orton, coming out here.
Hey!
JR
Look at him.
is so fucking pissed off this whole match. You saw Cena get screwed, and now he's like, Randy Orton,
This son
how
of a
dare
bitch!
you do this to Hulk Hogan and his beautiful daughter? His beautiful daughter. Hey, we all want to fuck Hulk Hogan's daughter.
You know, she's looking pretty nice there, JR. Oh my god. If the Hulkster wasn't doing it, I want to do it.
He wants to fuck his daughter. Oh! Anyway.
I wish my daughter looked like that. Jerry,
Get away from my daughter,
Jerry,
brother!
chill. Jerry, chill. Listen, Randall, get away from my daughter, brother, dude.
Brother, dude, Jack. Get your own daughter, brother.
Who the
Maybe
fuck is
don't,
Randy
dude.
gonna fight tonight out of all fucking people?
Oh.
Oh no, it's Eugene. He hasn't washed his jacket. There's still the paint on it.
Come on, man.
God damn it. Eugene hits Randy, and then he hits the Randy pose.
Hey.
And Randy goes, oh, okay, and then just kicks the fucking dog shit out of him as JR is just shouting that anybody would harm Hulk Hogan and his beautiful, beautiful daughter, who is 18 years old, we promise.
So
Jerry
fucking
says-
stupid.
Jerry says if brains were a rain, then Eugene would be a desert.
All right.
No, come on.
So this whole match
Get
is
me
just...
out of here.
Yeah, this whole match is Randy legally beating the shit out of Eugene, then he hits the RKO and wins as JR is shouting. And then JR's like, this Randy is a violent individual. And he didn't do anything particularly violent. Also, it's a goddamn wrestling match. What do you want him to do, JR?
I mean,
He did normal wrestling moves, and JR's acting like you fucking threw him through a chalkboard. But whatever, Randy wins.
I think I gotta complain about this a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so let's just say, as a wrestling fan, or not a wrestling fan, but a wrestling booker, right? I know it's a meme that Eugene won the main event, but then you put him in a squash match the week after.
Uh-huh.
What are we doing? Like, you just had him,
forgot.
he was a part of the
Nobody
DX
knows.
storyline. Also, he's fucking green still.
Yeah.
DX didn't go like, are you alright, man? I know we fucking killed you last week and helped you win. Or Eugene didn't go, I love you guys. No, nothing. There's no Eugene segment. He just fought Randy Orton.
Well, Eugene really likes Hulk Hogan.
But we didn't acknowledge that at all. He just fought
on.
Randy and died.
Hey,
Don't
hey, man.
ever take advantage of the McMahons, Eugene.
Don't
Oh,
ever...
Randy's here.
Just like I'd never take advantage of Brooke Hogan.
Hey, Brooke Hogan, who is very pretty. Hey, I'm fucking horny. Guys, I
Brooke,
fuck Brooke Hogan. Do you get it?
there's nothing you can say. I'm gonna fuck Brooke Hogan. That's what he's
Hey,
saying.
nothing you can say. I'm gonna get that Brooke pussy.
Fucking
So, Randy-
ridiculous, dude.
So Randy's now like, alright, guys. Brooke's new CD is coming out. I'm
Wow!
buying it.
I will be buying it.
Did we
I
review the
guarantee
fucking
you.
album at this point? Because they
No,
keep fucking
no,
shilling it.
No, I stop at music. I will not do music.
Well, how about the
one
music
of-
video that Randy Orton got fucking schlonked out to?
Yeah,
Even worse.
I sklonked the shit out of my fucking Viper to that. Because, you know, the song About Us, that's one of my favorites. Hey, this is my favorite hit. He points at the Titantron. and then remembers he has another 2 minutes of promo to do before he does this. Then he goes, wait, okay, hey,
nothing you could say.
I don't want this to come between us, Brooke, but I want to come between you. We all want to fuck you, Brooke. Listen, Vince McMahon wants, and then it just hard cuts for 5 minutes, and then we get the recap package of Randy destroying Hulk Hogan via RKO onto trunk of car.
Yep.
They also mentioned, I think Jerry said during the match, like, did you hear that slap on his back, JR? That was assault.
Hang on, let me see if I can recreate that slap. I don't know if my mic will pick it up.
Maybe I can do it. If not, it didn't. It doesn't
It
like
didn't?
you. Oh, brother! Oh, brother! Don't you look at my daughter.
Don't look at my daughter, dude. You'll be in this trunk, brother.
I guess my mic just has, like, anti-clap capabilities.
You can't get the clap, pal.
I want to make my daughter clap, brother. This segment isn't fucking airing. This is all getting cut.
No, it's not. It's gonna be aired, and you're gonna be put in a liminal space with fucking Mick, dude.
No! Put me in the liminal space.
No, you're getting Main Event Marty's going into space.
No.
There he goes.
Got him.
Mick Foley is back, though. Yo, since
Why?
we're live and nobody can stop me, immediate hard ass line by Mick.
Yeah, why the fuck is he back? We already heard from him.
Because he just said, since we're live and nobody can stop.
It's so
Nobody
fucking
can stop him, Ty.
stupid.
He's Mick Foley. Nobody can stop him. He's like DX, but not there.
Yeah, you're right.
He wants to do a shout out to Melina,
That's his best friend.
his best friend Melina.
It's so fucking weird.
Mick Foley was impressed with Rick's ECW match against Big Show.
That was very good.
Rick got down and dirty, but still no rematch. Ric Flair is here. Woo!
I'm glad you couldn't say that fucking earlier, dude.
Nature Boy got his ass kicked on ECW. They do show clips of Ric Flair with the barbed wire bat hitting Big Show, getting bloodied, trash cans over the head, thumbtacks, steel chairs.
Yeah, it was disgusting, dude. It was awesome.
As Ric Flair puts it, it was an ass whooping and a half.
Yeah, he was bleeding and fucking dying, and then fucking the match ends, and then Big Show picks him up and throws him belly first on the tacks, and you can see it's like one is like in his fucking chest. It's so disgusting.
Ooh, get the back teen. Ooh,
ooh, yeah, sorry, dude. Ooh,
ooh. And then Ric Flair, still incredibly mad at Mick Foley, calls him a fat boy. And just starts.
No, that's my segment. No.
That's your segment?
Yeah, you just got the liminal space.
I'm sorry.
After the fucking space.
Hang on. Let me make it up to you.
You trying to take my segment, fat boy?
Hey, come on, man.
Woo! Rick is here. He's got the fucking big Band-Aid on his head, which knows he was bleeding at some point in a week. So he's got the little Band-Aid on. He's wooing. He's talking about his fucking awesome match that he had. He's really not over Mick. Mick won't stop fucking taunt spamming him. Constant fucking bitching from these two. Rick brings up that he got his ass kicked again, and we get shown the fucking recap. Jerry's very sad that he didn't bring the belt to Raw. I don't understand that fucking line, because why the fuck would Jerry want the ECW champion on Raw?
True.
He hates ECW. He's always hated ECW.
We hate ECW here at Raw.
Rick also just keeps going on about, Big Show fucking killed me, dude. Big Show got me good. He raked my eyes out. He kicked my ass, dude. And then he's like, and then he just fucking, like, just gets fucking loud. He's like, did you hear me, Mick? Did you hear me? Did you say old? Fat boy? It'll never be a dance of you, fat boy. Where are you, Mick? I want you, Mick Foley. It's not.
Bad boy.
That's crazy. You know what? I agree. I think this is the love that we need. I want you, McFoley. Hardcore rules. Woo! Your way. Woo! Anywhere, Foley. Quit talking. Quit whining. Quit crying. And who shows up? Johnny Nitro and Melina.
What? Did they come out to Mick Foley's music?
No, that's Johnny Nitro's music. The
Okay.
And then I guess because Mick brought it up earlier, they're best friends. So
yeah, I don't understand how Johnny Nitro and Melina are best friends with Mick Foley, but okay.
And Johnny Nitro and Melina do their thing, and they start kissing, and JR fucking hates them for kissing. JR is pissed. He's so fucking pissed at Randy Orton. And, just for all the bullshit tonight, he's like, this is ridiculous. You do this to Cena, and you're kissing?
Melina did not do the split.
Oh, no. Rick is horny for Mick, and the Gunshesh was back on until Melina did the split, and Nitro stole that from us. We do not go crazy.
We do not go crazy.
He stopped it. He always stops it. And then Nitro's in the ring, and he's ready to cut a promo, and JR gets on the mic and says, I've known Rick for 25 years, but I won't get into it right now. JR, what the fuck, dude? And Johnny Nitro goes, what's up, Rick? You may not know this, but we're good personal friends of Foley. Yeah, we hang out.
Hang on.
What?
Hang on. Is this the first time I've heard Johnny Nitro speak?
I was about to say that. I think this is his first promo on Raw. It's that, yeah, I hang out with Mick Foley, dude.
Why does he sound like some generic man?
Come on, that's Johnny TV. Come on. I don't think you get it. Have you not heard? You are out of his life. You mean nothing to Mick. Stand out here all night if you want to and challenge him, but he won't answer you. But you will get a challenge from me, though. And then Melina grabs the mic. She goes, in other words, Rick, woo! And fucking Nitro punches the shit out of him. I was like, God damn! And then Nitro picks him up and throws him down. And for whatever reason, Nitro's like, I'm going to hit a fucking spinning leg drop and fucking whiffs it. Rick gets back up and fucking chop blocks his leg right off. It was disgusting.
Hell yeah.
I hope Johnny Nitro's okay, because fuck. And gets him up, starts chopping him over and over again. Melina's screaming. She gets up on the apron. Rick is trying to put him in the figure four, but gets kicked off and knocks Melina off the apron onto the floor. And she's like, ah, my ankle. Ah.
Ooh.
Nitro grabs her and goes, we're going to sue. And Rick grabs the mic. And he's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry that I did that. I'm sorry that you got involved. And you know what? They got to tell Mick Foley. The Nature Boy says, woo! 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 He just won't shut the fuck up. What is that?
Yeah.
Woo!
He's just having a little gentleman.
Woo!
So it's funny that Johnny Nitro's like, oh, we're gonna sue. Like, they are technically co-workers. I don't think
No,
he
they're
can
all
do
independent
that.
contractors. He could do it. It's assault.
Oh, but he won't
Why do you say
because
that?
he can't afford a lawyer.
He's the Intercontinental Champion. Come on.
Yeah, and do you think Vince pays him?
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't know. He might. They paid, everybody there usually, right? A couple hundred dollars.
Eventually, yeah, $200 eventually.
You think he gets like $6.50 an hour? That's why his matches are so short. They don't want to pay him.
Yeah.
I'm not
They
saying
don't wanna pay him.
$650. I said $6.
Oh no, because all of his money goes into those giant ass fur coats he always wears.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then whatever. Did you see Melina's hair? Like it was like, it kind of looked like a skunk's butt. It was like up in a bun in the front, and then ponytail in the back. But the middle was dyed blonde.
I did not. I'll have to see it.
It was really weird.
The
was really
skunk
weird.
look is crazy.
Martin, look, it's the Divas.
No, we killed Mizarden.
Oh.
Yeah, he's dead. We got to move along
Oh no.
because now the Divas are out here, And Miz.
And the Miz is here.
He's horny. He's so fucking horny, dude. He's so happy to be here.
Is his future wife in the
Yes
Divas right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
she's there.
Which one?
It's Maurice. Ooh wee.
Ah.
I'm getting a phone call. Martin, is that you?
I'm back.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's back.
I'm back. The Miz brought me back.
Welcome back, dude.
All right, so we've got. Yeah, I see the fucking ad. I was here the whole time.
Well, I
I was
don't know.
doing the bit.
Oh, okay.
I was doing the bit. I was in the liminal space.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. I did send you there.
Martin,
Yeah.
Martin, welcome back from the liminal space.
Yeah. Also, editor's time. Watch that sentence. You might have slipped out the gamer name. Anyway,
Did I?
back in it. You might have. Unclear. Check it.
What?
If you didn't keep all of it in, you might have said a shoot name. Yeah, there we go. Fuck yeah. Alright, hot energy. Now, women. Right.
Yeah.
So they're all backstage. They're coming out in their heels. It sounds like a fucking army is approaching.
Clap, 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 clap.
This shit was wild. They clop in big style. Do not look that up. Or do.
Do not. Do not. Do not.
Emerald, big fan.
Editor throw up clopping in the V-Man.
No.
There it is. Miz comes out and he's like, alright, guys. Someone here is coming out tonight. Now, women and everyone,
Okay.
when all you got to keep is strong,
Move along.
move along, like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along, just to make it through.
Can I get a couple clopping sounds, a clop, 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 as you sing in that, please, Editor Ty? Because that's for sure, like, the vibe that we're getting. It's just,
Move
they're all just
along.
walking fucking out here.
I
Move
do have a
along.
pair of Monty Python coconuts, but I don't think the mic will pick them up.
That's a crazy pull right there.
Yeah.
I want to see my daughter's coconuts, brother. Get out of
Yes,
here.
dude. Yes, dude.
Get the fuck out of here, Hulkster.
Get out of here with your dead caterpillar for a mustache.
Oh, shit.
Come on, dude.
Hey, brother. No, I'm not going to say that one. Anyway, so Erica comes out here. She's barely dressed. Rebecca's outfit is fucking crazy. Layla is booed for being safe and also maybe the only minority here, really.
Yeah.
Unsure. Possibly.
Possibly.
So they awkwardly just kind of dance around on stage for a minute. And then Miz really gets creepy. He's like,
Hoorah.
who got eliminated? He's walking right behind them. He's like sniffing their hair. He's talking to their ear. He's like touching them.
Yeah.
Unwanted. Except
looking-
for Maurice.
He's looking
who
at that
might
woman.
want
Yeah.
it.
Maurice? Like, what the fuck? All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh wee.
Seems like something's going on there. Ooh-wee. And so he gets to the end of the line, he's like, who's going home? And he looks at one of the women, and then he turns, and it's like, because he's fake this, I was like, Amy, you're going home.
The fuck was she wearing? Those are so high up, dude. The cheeks were out on that one. It was crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and Miz says, hey, you can still pursue your dreams. And Amy pulls thongs out of somewhere,
Yeah.
and just starts throwing them to the crowd.
Yep. That's normal.
And then she shows us her ass.
Yeah.
And then,
On the verge of tears.
so a day when you've lost yourself completely could be a night when your life ends. She's crying. We're getting shots of it. Such a heart that will lead you to deceiving. All the pain held in your. Mrs. Like, you did great. You're doing good. There's going to be a dance-off on SmackDown.
Wow.
She's still crying. We're still looking at it. This goes really long. Miz gets through the voting spiel. He does it correctly this time.
No, he doesn't. He calls one of the blonde girls Milena, and then also calls him the actual Milena. And I'm like, what the fuck? He already said that.
Well, look.
He's
he got
trying
the
so
website
hard.
Right. He got the website correct. He's horny. His hands are shaking cold. Your hands are mine to hold. Speak to me. Now, can I get a hoorah?
Hoorah!
Hoorah! Now,
What-
I want to
weird.
say, one of these fine women, are named Milena.
Milena, yeah.
I hope to God she does not win. I cannot handle that. We already have a Lita. We already have a Melina. I cannot handle a Melina.
You
I
need
cannot.
Victoria and Tori. Victoria Wilson.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it. Mickey
No,
James
no.
is the odd one out.
That's right.
Mickey, please
What a
kill
weird
me.
Agreed. I agree. What a weird fucking segment, man. It's 2 minutes of the Miz being weird. I'm like, hey, you're fucking going home. And then it's 2 more minutes of this woman just crying as her dream has been shattered on live television as All American Rejects is
Move
playing.
along.
And Miz is alternately just saying, you did great. Yeah.
Wow, you did
Live
great.
your dreams. You did great. Move along, move along. Then it's like, hey guys, if you want to make another woman cry next week, here's how you do it.
Yep.
Also,
Well-
we're gonna have a dance off on SmackDown.
Wow.
Move along, move along.
Well, when you lose the competition, you hold all that sadness in. You throw out a couple thongs. You pose. You do a couple spins. Show
I have
off your
done
butt.
this.
Hug the other contestants. Then you start to cry.
And then I got to move
What?
along. Yeah, no, I have done this
And then you
before
move
for
along.
sure. Yeah.
So, do you think they knew before the segment who lost, or did they find out live? Because it seems like she might have found out live, but also that implies that like everybody just has a bit ready to go if they lose.
I mean,
She just had these thongs hidden somewhere and started throwing them at the crowd.
what was the girl
I would
Rebecca?
like to think.
Pull out the
she
lube.
was going to throw those out regardless.
But nobody else did a bit though. Only she did.
Yeah.
Speaking of bits,
Yeah,
those wacky Mac Mans
the Mac
are
Mans.
back. Yes, the Mac Mans
Yeah,
are
we're
back.
It's dude. Vince was smonking that cheese stick for real. I'm not even joking. He was eating that shit like. I got Eder Ty throw it
What?
up in slow mo. He was
No.
eating that shit, dude. Someone needs to clean up. Clean up that DX. We need to take care of that Sean, and I will take care of Hunter. After tonight, we're never gonna be
I'll
taken
take
for
care of
fools
Brooke,
again.
dude.
And then Vince turns around and he's got the fucking paper taped on tight. Like, that's a fucking clean put on there. Like, he didn't just, like, slap it on his back. The fucking, it says, I love Cox with a heart on it. And he's like, Dad, look what
got
you
you
got on
again.
there. He's like, what? Bastards! Fucking runs out. And Shane's like, Dad, they always get you. And he turns around. That's also very tightly put on his back, and it just says "Me Too." All right,
Whoa, the Me Too movement in 2006?
yeah, dude, they're coming for you,
Yeah, me too, brother.
bro.
They
Hulk,
didn't
you
want me
gotta
to do
go.
this
Hulk,
incest, dude.
Hulk, you gotta go to the liminal space, dude. You're not ready yet. We'll see you at
Oh,
SummerSlam.
no!
I'll see you at SummerSlam, dude. And fucking,
SummerSlam my wife to make Brooke, brother.
and then Shane starts eating like a cheese stick too. It looks like pineapple for real. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. There's
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
You know what?
cheese.
You know, pineapple, brother.
Hulk. We need main event Marty, dude.
He's dead, brother.
Oh, no, you don't.
slopping
I ain't
his
letting you
shit,
get away
dude.
with this, Hulkster.
Hulk, please.
Oh no, brother. Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, hey, dude, where have you been?
I just went to the bathroom. I don't know what happened. This was
Oh,
some guy ran out. He looked like he had a fucking dead worm on his face. It was weird.
listen, brother.
Oh. Oh no. The spirit of the Hulkster is taking us.
I'm a Hulkamaniac to the core for real.
I can never be taken over by the Hulkster. Spirit of Macho Man.
Oh no,
Goes
dude.
through my
We're
brain.
gonna have the Mega Powers unite.
Yo, the Mega Coomers, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Step into my cock, brother. Alright. That was nothing.
That's it. I'm dragging you to hell, Hulkster.
Are you ready? It's the main event, dude. We're
As you
almost
can
out of
tell,
here.
this was a fucking great main event we're all excited to talk about.
No, my.
Yeah, I love DX.
Okay, so this starts. There's 10 minutes left on my timeline. And H has the fucking mic. So, we are in for a classic. So, H grabs the mic. We are asked if we are ready. And we reply affirmatively. Let's get ready to suck it.
Yeah.
Etc. We do the whole intro bit for DX. The MacMans come out.
MacMan.
So we have 8 minutes left on the timeline after the commercial. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe 6 minutes of ring time here, which is about right. And we start off mid-match.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean hits a back.
Commercial. Come back.
Yeah, Sean apparently got beat up during commercial, but now he hits a back suplex. Back body drop into clothesline out of the ring to Shane. And for some fucking reason, a springboard moonsault to the floor
What are you
from
doing?
Sean onto Shane. On an
Yeah.
episode of Raw, which is crazier than anything I've seen him do on any of these pay-per-views we've seen. I don't know why he chose to do this, but it was cool.
They questioned his God-given
Yes.
talent, and he said, "I gotta cook real quick." Fuck you, Shane.
If nobody got me, God got me. Vince is called the Battling Boss by JR.
All right.
It doesn't
And
stick.
they say this is a dream match come true. Shut the fuck up. We've literally
Yeah,
hundreds of
That's what I'm
times.
saying.
have we seen Sean versus Shane one-on-one? It's possible we haven't
Yes.
seen this one-on.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. He got drugged.
Saturday Night Main Event too. The first time we had the street fight.
Christ, you're right. This is like the
Yup.
third time.
Yeah.
My God. Okay.
It's the
Well,
first
hey.
time ever.
Yeah. Just one.
More
More
fun.
fight. So, yeah. Sean now goes top rope, goes for flying nothing, and Shane just punches him in the fucking face. Vince goes to interfere. I guess that's fine, says the ref, because nothing happens. The ref's like, oh, cool, dude. Shane takes over. Vince starts jumping around excited. Shane starts to hit Shawn Michaels' 2K comeback. That's a pretty decent bit. Goes to the wrong corner, and then Vince has to yell at him to go to the other one. Goes up for the elbow drop. Vince like, Shane, pin, god damn it. But Shane just starts to taunt spam and tune up the band. Goes for a truly horrible super kick that would have gotten nowhere near Shawn's head. But Shawn catches it, punches Shane in the mouth, and then Shawn Michaels hits his own 2K comeback. Taunt spam, tunes up the band. Vince grabs his leg, and then Triple H chases him away. So while H is gone, the squad run in just start pummeling Shawn, and the ref's looking at this for a good 30 seconds, like, oh man, that's crazy. And then he signals for a DQ. So this match goes like 4 minutes, and it ends with shocking the Spirit Squad running and just kicking Shawn in the ribs.
Oh.
Triple H is being killed on the outside. The squad go for that, I call it the cheerleader drop thing, but you know, the one where they all grab a leg and arm and throw him up in the air and then slam him. Shawn lands one time, then they just punch him and kick him in the ribs repeatedly, then they do it again. Hit him with it. Shane goes to the outside, hits Triple H with the chair, and now Shawn, after receiving one of these drop things, is set up in the ring, and they're gonna do it onto 2 chairs, but H grabs his fucking cock that he hasn't had out for a while, kills all of them with it. The squad are on the outside, the MacMans are yelling at them. DX's music hits. We taunt spam for a minute, and then the show's over. So, 5-star classic for your main event. But H got his cock out, so there's that.
Yeah, that main event really did suck, though. You know, we did praise, like, hey, it was fun, but this main event fucking sucked.
Yeah.
It
God damn
didn't
it.
go long.
Yeah.
So,
The McMahons must once again seethe and cope.
and I bet, even though the squad and the McMahons haven't won a goddamn thing, I bet this is a SummerSlam match. So that's
Probably.
fun.
It might be. Perhaps.
when is SummerSlam? How many?
We
fucking-
got SmackDown's got a pay-per-view this weekend with Great American
Holy
Bash.
Oh, is that the liver enzymes?
Yes, sir.
One? Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
no.
dude.
Liver
That's
enzymes?
beast. That's the liver enzymes Punjabi prison one, yeah.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, that is
And
listeners.
and
this-
oh my bad.
they are going to be the saddest they have ever been.
It's true.
During this show, or maybe the oddly most hype. I don't know, but this is a just legendarily bad pay-per-view that SmackDown has on deck here.
Uh-huh.
So just get ready for the Smack Up crew who have already been in the fucking dumps for just months.
As I
It's
mentioned
just
on
gonna
the
get-
pay-per-view or on the Saturday's main event, Mark Henry, who had a big match with Batista for this weekend, also just fucked up his knee completely during that 6-man tag. He is out for 10 months.
Sick. Awesome.
So now there's going to be 3 matches being changed.
So you've got Rey Mysterio and like The Undertaker and Batista and Great Khali.
Great Khali has the
Is your-
liver enzymes.
Yeah, but like that's your main event.
Yep.
I wish I
Oh,
had
King Booker.
liver enzymes.
King Booker is the
Shout
main
to
event, yeah.
Yo, Entertai, can you have hepatitis in the VMAS? There it is.
Wait, which one?
No.
Both of them.
Holy shit. So I got the scoop on Mark Henry. He ruptured his patellar tendon and dislocated his kneecap.
Ow.
Oh,
Ah!
That's a bad one, folks.
And then
Ooh.
Bobby Lashley and Great Khali get hit with the, hey, elevated enzymes in your liver. There you go. Wow.
Not steroids, we swear.
No, please, no.
Elevated liver enzymes.
It's crazy. At least, we're safe on Raw for another week, maybe, right?
maybe.
Do they
Maybe
do they
not.
ever announce a next match like, hey man, we got this coming up?
No,
No,
Never.
I don't think that. No, we have no idea what next week's Raw is going to be. Presumably more of the same.
Yeah, more DX.
More DX. Maybe Charlie Haas and Viss will take the show over.
Okay, so next
Yeah.
week, this is for the fans at home. I need to let main event Marty and Emerald know that we had an Intercontinental Championship #1 contender match. Carlito versus Shelton
All right.
Benjamin.
Gonna bet that ends in a DQ.
We already
Watch
saw
this space.
Carlito versus Shelton Benjamin on this show, where Carlito won
Wait.
for the Intercontinental
Wait, yeah.
Championship contender match. We get that again next week.
Oh, all right. Fuck yeah, man.
What? It's
They
literally
forgot.
3 guys fighting over the belt. That's it.
But we
I'm
already
going
had
back
the
to
#1 contender
2006.
match on this episode.
Well,
I'm
somebody
going back
probably
in
watched
time.
the episode back and was like, "Wait a minute, you're rude.
Yeah,
We got to do it again."
they had
I'm
it
going back
twice.
to 2006. I am throwing myself in. I will become the Intercontinental Champion.
Guys, I just want to go back to 1999. Entertai, throw up Charlie XCX in the V mask.
That's how we
There she
ended
is.
as she goes to 1999, and you've been
Yeah.
raw down.